Cancer, hi. This is going to be a general reading for the week of August 3rd. After the reading, we'll take a final message from the universe from our Ascended Masters cards. So let's see here, Cancer. What is going on with you? Let's get to it. Hope everyone's doing all right today. Your overall card is the Ten of Swords. Painful endings can mean the rebirth of something new. Seems like a daunting card, but it isn't necessarily. Okay, your cross cards that indicate you are the Five of Swords and the King of Cups. I think it's you betraying your own self-interest. You're not really being honest with yourself. You would rather focus on the superficial, ephemeral things in the world rather than what matters. And that's hurting you, Cancer. That is really hurting you. Kind of denial, okay? So let's see here. Your indicator card is the Wheel of Fortune. And basically the message here is, yes, you can pull yourself out of this state of mind, but it's going to take some effort. And if you do that, then the transformation will occur. That is surrounded by the Two of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Because at the bottom of it all, Cancer, you're very emotional, very sensitive. Sometimes you can't help but tell on yourself. Other times you can put on the poker face, but most of the time you are very, very sensitive. Just a lot of insecurity. You've probably made some poor decisions. Most of you about finance, a few of you about love, most of you about finance. Okay, your strength card is the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you are wanting to increase your storehouse of wealth and love, mostly wealth. That is surrounded by the Judgment, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. New beginnings. Some of you are wanting to get a new job. But you're going to have to be brave about it. Yeah, you're sensitive, but you're also going to have to get brave. Do you know what I tell people in my circle when they're afraid of something? That's fine. Be afraid, but do it anyway. And that's what you need to do. Your most recent pass is the Ace of Cups. In spite of everything, there has been some abundance in your life. Are you just kind of getting oversensitive and overdramatic, Cancer, about this? Let's find out. Ten of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Yeah, you feel like there's been some poor financial management on your part. You feel like you're having to carry the load all by yourself. Some of you, a lot of you are single, and sometimes you feel that burden. The immediate future is the World card. Yeah, there are going to be some obstacles, but you know what? We all have obstacles, Cancer. That is surrounded by the Page of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Hierophant. And now is the time to take from your own wisdoms. You're so good about giving it to other people, your advice. It's time for you to take your own. Do the job. Don't worry about it. Let go of what was, because that's not serving you anymore. Your attitude and your influences here, environment, it's the Emperor and the Hanged Man. Yeah, you've farted around in the past. I'm going to do this. I've got these goals. I'm going to do it. And then you drift off into nothing. It's time for you to focus, Cancer. Your cards are the Magician, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been kind of stuck with creativity. Once again, you've been too focused on the external, but the opportunities are there. Maybe it's more like, yeah, it's falling in line with the rest of this. All the good stuff is right in front of you. It's part of your life, and you're overthinking. Well, sensitive Cancer's getting in the way. Your hopes and fears is the 7 of Swords card. You're afraid it's all going to be for nothing, and you're going to be disappointed and all. But it's surrounded by the 10 of Cups, the Temperance, and the Queen of Swords. With patience comes fulfillment. It's right here. It's you celebrating because you got everything you wanted. It's right there. Your final outcome's the 10 of Pentacles, but it's upside down. Yeah, those hindrances again. That is surrounded by the Fool, the Page of Wands, and the Moon. It's just time for you to release fear. That is the whole key here, releasing fear. Releasing fear to achieve abundance. Sounds like the title of this video is going to be. Okay. Yeah, I've pulled another one just because I was told to, and it's the 3 of Pentacles. It's the same thing. You're going to have to, a lot of you are educated, and it's time for you to pull in on that wisdom. I also want to point out that there is a big difference between education and wisdom. And I think probably wisdom is what's going to carry you through. So let's see, our final message from the universe. Persistence. Got to be persistent or it's not going to happen. Hope this helps, and we'll catch you next time.